Good morning. It's day 2. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I have to work today. So Piper and I are headed to the showers so I can try to take a shower today. Our camp is there and the bathrooms are up there. So it's not a long walk. It beats being close to everybody. We're still pretty far away. Quick hot box before the tour.
So, at one point, we did have a nightclub in our cave, and it was featured in Billboard magazine. And a lot of the famous musicians who would stay and go perform at our nightclub, they would stay in this building right here. And it does get the last use for that building right over there, probably the coolest use, was a gunpowder house. Tours? No, the last tour goes out at 5 o'clock. But we are a wedding venue. We do host about 60 weddings here every summer. So that is a Bowling Green. So in a minute, we will be at the lowest point for 55 square miles. y'all are confident in your balance skills. Right.
Go ahead, Casey. You got it.
I may be brave, but not equipped the way I am right now.
Usually we host the weddings right down here. Then the reception is out.
That would be so pretty. Because probably like right at the street.
Yeah, there's the hotel.
Oh, there's the hotel.
Time on the other side of our property, it'll go a little bit over, goes back down into the ground, pops up second time, third time, fourth and final right here. But this water flows directly into the cave, and from the cave all of our water does drain out into Jennings Creek, which will eventually empty out into the Barron River, which does eventually empty into the Mississippi. And out in the cave, they did decide they had to measure how deep our blue hole is, so they got their best measuring device they had, a rock and a rope, tied the rope to the rock, threw the rock into the blue hole, and when they took it out, they measured the blue hole to be 437 feet deep. Wow. Right over there. Pretty deep hole.
How high is it to the ridge?
What was it?
About what elevation this is to the ridge, just to get perspective.
I would say like 130, maybe. Anybody got any better guesses than that? From here to the top? Sounds right. Just take my word for it. I get making everything up. Y'all wouldn't know. I'm the pro here. Yes, at that time, one of the only rivers that is deeper than it is long, and we did actually hold the record in Ripley's, believe it or not, for a while, until one day a professor over at Western Kentucky University right down the road, he decided that there is no way our hole was that deep. He was a hater. We didn't really appreciate that. Gotta hate your haters. Property, but that was back in the early 1900s. When our 100-year flood did happen, it went through and washed away all of that equipment, and after that they get our boats out of the water and lift them onto the big truck that puts them in the parking lot on flood days, so it's always fun. But also, over this way, since the early 1900s, they were actually put here by our nightclub owners so they could run a walking tour of the cave. Back then, the walking tour, it was not based on history, it was not based on fact or artifacts. Back then, the walking tour was completely based on a story of Jesse James. Anybody heard of Jesse James before? Yeah. He was a bank robber. Some of the most popular those 1900s get performed. We did, you know. Our nightclub, we did sell some drinks, and this room right back over here was our little storage room. But, breaking the law, obviously, we did get the police case. That also didn't give us enough time to get all of our drinks and put them into buckets. Those buckets would go right. Yep. So this does flow. Pretty small. They kind of look like a fuzzy chicken nugget. You know,
We can't do the boat tour right now, but if we did, we would be on this exact boat, going into this exact cage. Crazy. That's so cool.
that right there is like one of our maintenance boats. So sometimes when they can't fit the big boats in there, we'll take that little one.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's a lot smaller.
I think it might have been a bear too. Does Kentucky have bears?
I'm thinking they probably do. What, it's black, fight back, brown, hit the ground, white, say goodnight.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, that's your saving grace.
Today's the day. We're starting a fire. We're starting a fire. What do I do first?
I was gonna say, first thing you do, you can build it two ways. You can do a log cabin or a teepee.
Okay.
So it's really your preference. I tend to teepee mine.
Does it matter which one better?
No, I usually put a little bit bigger one towards the bottom because you want the ones to catch fire. So you want like on the top, you want them to quick light, and then you want one in the bottom that's getting all the hot coals. It's bigger.
Okay. So that one.
Yep. So I would just do that, and then
TP.
like some smaller. I would probably,
These. What do I do with this?
that you can throw and then just kind of up.
Like this?
Yep. And then I would go, and you just want it to breathe to get the air into the center of it to heat the embers up, so it heats that wood.
Okay. So like two
You
more.
maybe do 2 more. Yep. Oh, bring up a lighter, the big one.
Starting a fire.
And some people do it. The other way that I've seen people do it is where they'll do like the log cabin.
Yeah, I've seen it like that before online.
And I have never attempted that, so maybe tomorrow night will be the night to attempt a log cabin. I don't see what that.
I got a TP. Okay. Flame.
I always put this in kind of towards the middle because that's that starter stick.
Okay. Is this what I'm gonna light?
Yep, but you can do it right under there.
So like here?
Yeah, I would do something like that.
Or like lower, like this?
Whichever. We'll see how it works. And then this can go wherever you want. You can light that and stick it and kind of stuff it under there so it tries. You're just trying to locate the flames where other things will ignite. Yeah, see, I don't know about the dryer sheets and those.
And now where do I put this?
You can put it wherever you think you can start to ignite something. If it's lit.
It's not lit.
Right. That's where I get the challenge. That's what I mean. It looks like until it's really burning, those dryer sheets don't light, but they will burn once they're ignited.
So do you want to like?
You can try it, sure. Let's try what we can. Well, even if you put it in there.
Oh shit. I feel like that's gonna burn. Yeah, see that started up.
So I think whatever chemicals on the dryer sheet does the slow burn, like we were talking kind of last night.
Oh, look at me! I'm starting a fire.
You are. Now use some little crunched up paper and you can ignite that and then stick it in a different little crevice of the fire.
Oh, I lost it.
We all do.
Light this up. Oh wait, I can light it like this.
You can light it however you would like, and then I just usually stick them kind of in the little crevices so they breathe and can get other things ignited.
This isn't even lighting.
It's a tiny.
I'm like, is it me?
It's kind of stiff because you got to push that up and then pull the trigger. And it's a new one too.
There it goes.
Teamwork makes the
win.
dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yoo-hoo.
And you said put it like here?
Yeah, and just kind of stuff it around. So what you're trying to do is get that wood to heat up so it starts to burn. So you just want something slowly sizzling. And then we could do another one maybe over here.
Underwear. Where'd you say?
Like maybe you stick it this way too.
Okay.
I feel like the Flintstones right now.
That's the beauty of camping. It's very
It is.
Flintstone light. That's like in here.
Yep, I would just do it like there, and again, those flames will just keep coming up and heating up that upper wood.
I started.
Look at me!
Look at me! I got a fire! I did a fire, guys! I'm so excited. I'm gonna send this to my mom. I made that. That right there. Look at it go. It's firing.
Yeah, he literally will just meet.
I made that fire and it's flaming.
I am impressed.
I did a damn good job.
Ibuprofen before bed.
Oh no! I don't think I wasn't that bad. You must have been worse than me.
It just hit me. Can she have cheese? Or do you not? Wait.
Oh yeah, looks like she likes it.
Yummy.
I might gotta start buying cold cheese. Dinner by the fire. Casey made tacos. That's my fire, guys. I'm gonna say it for the rest of the video until this fire goes out. That's my fire.
See, this is a big one.
Right.
So you want to get it on while it's super hot so it has time to start burning.
Got it.
Otherwise, it could smuggle the fire out, so it'll take time to catch.
So I should have been put that on.
Well, there's no right or wrong.
Okay.
Not get all weird.
Cheers.